Okay, here we are. This is the final segment. We've laid down all the line work. We spotted the blacks, beefed up some of the contours, and now I have this whiteout correction pen, and I love these pens. They're fantastic. You can go in and draw with them. You can go and fix your mistakes. They don't really yellow unless you use them in combination with Sharpies. I pretty much stay away from Sharpies these days. The fumes are really horrible, and the line quality bleeds a lot, and I hear they're unhealthy for you. Now I'm just going in and drawing white in back over the black, reinforcing some of the textures, sharpening some of the line work. Going back in, you can barely see it, but adding visual detail and interest in the fur, white highlights along the edges of the coil segments, back of the head. And now I'm mistakenly signing this to Ryan Higgins, forgetting that he was donating to the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. When I was like 10 or 12 years old, I took this summer art workshop, and I remember spilling a drop of ink on the page, and the teacher going, "Oh, that's a happy accident." And you know, I know he was BSing me then, but it's a good thing to say. I screwed up. So sometimes you can work your way out of these situations. So here I'm gonna create some shadows in the rubble and eventually lead it to the signature, which I'm going to black out. And here, to create some interesting textures, I'm filling in black triangular shapes with the pen and then smearing it immediately with my finger to create more of a fuzzy shadow that's not so distinct. When you're inking, you really want to be aware of all the different textures you're laying down, and there's so many different ways to create textures. Anything that can lay down ink on the page can give you useful textures. I would suggest grabbing a lot of different instruments and really experimenting, and you might get some results that you didn't really expect. Finish the piece, and now I'm just slowly scanning it from top to bottom. I think it took about 30 minutes in total, not counting the time it took for the ink to dry. And there you have it. One last bit. I felt compelled to write this on the top because we all know monkeys are filthy and they plan. I want to thank Ryan Higgins again of Comics Conspiracy in Sunnyvale, California, for donating this piece to the Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. Check back on the blog. We'll have information on how and when the Legal Defense Fund will be selling this piece. Thank you very much for listening.